yo. What's going on? Let's talk about these Cowboys and these Falcons real quick. So, before we begin, you know, it'll be adjusted a little bit because, when I was at the gym, I just got word that Trayvon Diggs got a calf tear, I believe. So, he going to be out. Mm. Well, we done paid somebody that been hurt back-to-back years, man. Damn. You know, I also at times be thinking it part like I ain't saying all, but in part it got something to do with these trash workout regimens that these people be on. All this new stuff that they be using. Man, that thing don't be helping. I don't see like all this new way of doing things and training your body. I'm not with that, because at the end of the day, these cats don't be having no strong foundation, man. They want to do all this fancy stuff, man. Nah, I ain't with that, man. Get back to the basics. Get back to the old school, way of doing things, man. Because ever since all this new stuff been going on, injuries been going way up. Cause I don't remember seeing all these injuries, man. That's been going on. The same injuries, uh, that's been going on. Like it's like every week, man. You seeing somebody that got an ACL or Achilles or something. I'm not saying that you couldn't get those even with training, but it just seemed like the injury bug is way up, and that also has something to do with practicing too. You know, they just going out there with no practice, and all of a sudden they got to perform in the game, so they soft on the practice. They not hitting the way that they should. So shoot, because like I said, we come from two of days. You know, every day hitting, pretty much every day. You know, but now they over here, they getting days off in camp. Like that shit's soft to me, man. But anyway, let's dig into this. So we're gonna begin first with the Falcons offense. So the key players is Bijan Robinson, Drake London, Darnell Mooney, and Kyle Pitts. So the key matchups will be probably the safety on Kyle Pitts. Now, Zimmer, I hope you've learned your lesson. To be honest with you, I will put a corner on Kyle Pitts. Now, we thought that then we would have more flexibility, but seeing that Trayvon Diggs is hurt, we don't have no flexibility no more like we should. I don't know if Kalen Carson gonna give it a go, but we can use that depth to help with some type of flexibility. Um, because if you could have messed around and probably put Bland on Pitts, but now Bland is gonna have to be tasked with uh, guarding Drake London on his first week back. Uh, but the linebackers and these running backs, and we'll get more into that as we go. I did have London versus Diggs, but that's out. So London versus Bland. Darnell Mooney versus Jordan Lewis. That's also going to be key. Uh, so speaking of the running backs, right? Two-headed monster, man. Low, what's going on? Two-headed monster. We got Bijan. Y'all know we wanted Bijan, man. It was a couple years ago we was talking about Bijan. Uh, people talking about this man ain't cold or something. Man, shit. I don't know what these people watching because when I looked at that film, man, I see somebody, man, giving giving boys hell and shit. I don't know what they watching, man. Algier is gonna be there between the tackle back that can't catch out the backfield. So they're gonna come at you in ways, right? They can lean on you, they're gonna hit you with something different. So they can hit you with a couple different ways, pretty solid backfield, right? But The reason why I definitely put the emphasis on the linebackers versus Bijan is because you're gonna have to watch that cutback. The linebackers are gonna have to be disciplined because if not, as soon as that boy cut back, he gone. That man, hey, real shifty, stop on a dime. You know, that man, he keeps them feet hot. He keeps them feet moving for sure. So we're gonna have to game tackle. We're gonna have to be disciplined in our lanes. Linebackers for sure gonna have to be disciplined on that cutback. Gotta have cutback. Because if you ain't got cutback, man, Bijan gonna break you a couple long ones. That's for sure. So you gotta be disciplined in the run game. Uh look, Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins, man, he in a good situation. The man got a downfield tight end. He got a big body wide receiver, possession wide receiver. He got Mooney who will stretch him a little bit, but Mooney will work. But Mooney quick too. He'll work him quick too. But you know, I've been seeing them with Mooney up there, dragging him down a little deep. So he can hit you in multiple ways. He got weapons in the run game, in the offensive line that's gonna protect. But we're gonna get into that. But we're gonna get into that offensive line though. But he for sure got an offensive line that's gonna protect, and that's probably the best thing about that offensive line, if I'm being honest, is their pass protection. And I'll get more into detail why that is. But Kirk Cousins, he's spreading that rock around. That's for damn sure. Kirk Cousins is spreading that rock around. Shit, he'll drop it to Bijan, and if you ain't, hey, if I'm the Atlanta Falcons, I would try to see if I can get Kendricks on Bijan, because if you get Kendricks on Bijan, that's barbecue chicken. You know, so like Bijan really like. I know you got the wide receivers and Cook spreading it well, but you really gonna have to key in on this run game. Do not allow for this team to be balanced. They throw the rock. Kirk Cousins, they'll throw the rock. They're gonna throw it more than the most likely they're gonna run it though. But if I'm any team, first I'm gonna see if the Cowboys can stop my run. Because if they can't stop my run, just like with the Buffalo Bills this year, we went against the game plan. We're like, nah. We're gonna run the ball. We're gonna switch it up. We're running the football. So I'm pretty sure the Atlanta Falcons are going to try to go ahead and see if they can get 35 carries from Bijan and Algier this game. If I'm the Atlanta Falcons, I'm going to see if they really about something. But especially I'm going after Mozzie. Y'all see the way that boy Mozzie was getting drugged? Man, they scored in the red zone because Mozzie he parted the Red Sea. He parted the Red Sea on that long run in the middle against Mason. So I'm pretty sure they're going to attack Mozzie downhill. Low. They're going to have to bench that boy this week. They're going to have to bench that boy Wilson this week. Man, they better either put a corner out there or they get right there. They need to go put Wanye on him. They need to shit. If they go keep with the safety, I will honestly put a corner on that boy. But if they're going to stick with the safety, man, they're going to have to mess around and put Wanye on that boy because, man, if Wilson on Kyle Pitts, especially downfield, man, that's barbecue chicken. When I tell you barbecue chicken, I'm talking about on the grill, how you did. How you said that, man, they poured a whole bottle of barbecue sauce on that chicken. The whole bottle. Front, back, and the side to side like an Ariana Grande sauce. Boy, that's some barbecue chicken. If Wilson on that boy Pitts. Man, hey, Zim, I don't know how Zim stuck with that boy this long, but look, all he do is just barbecue chicken in the pass game and getting dragged in the run game. It's time for him to go. Y'all remember, man, I even still got that video up. I didn't think that we should have signed him back. But they paid a box safety and they seen the limitations in that boy. You know, see, like they guys got to understand, like, the personnel we got now really fit more with what Dan Quinn want to do as far as attacking. Like Osa Like, in all reality, what Mike Zimmer won't in his scheme, you need to have some grown men up there. And he ain't got no grown men. Like Mozzie out there playing like a little toddler, getting dragged. You know, uh you ain't got the defense. Like this is like this scheme for Tank. This ain't it. This ain't it for Micah. Definitely not in for Mike. I mean, ain't no scheme in it for Micah. That man can't even stop the run, right? The best thing for Michael would be is to be a 34 linebacker. And if that's the case, shit, he's gonna get exposed because he's soft against the run. You know? So it's like, Zim wants some real boys up front. And he ain't got some real boys up front. But yeah, man, that's some barbecue chicken. You for sure right. But I would hope to put a corner on Pitts. If not, Wanye. Wanye needed or try your luck with Israel Mukwamo. I seen he got a little love. Try your luck with Israel. But I still don't get why they ain't giving him no love. Like I just have a hard time believing that after the showing that he had in them playoffs, that man just don't know how to play. Something going on with that. But Kirk, like I said, Kirk having a good season, and Kirk gonna test you. Kirk gonna test you downfield. Kirk throwing that ball. But one thing's for sure, Kirk is a sitting duck in there. And from that injury, Kirk scared to get hit a little bit. He's scared to get hit a little bit. I seen that. I seen the way he be kind of, he kind of shell up when it's time for some contact. And then I think it was against the Seattle Seahawks. He had scrambled one time. He ran, but he was looking. His head was on a swivel for sure. He don't look comfortable. So Kirk gonna be a sitting duck. And since we ain't got the pressure, we're gonna have to send that heat on him. We're gonna have to bring the heat. So, get ready. Zimmer got to bring that heat, man. Bland gonna have to play like a big boy. He gonna have to get up in. To be honest with you, he need to be physical. If Bland playing, he need to be physical with what you call it, Drake London. Be physical. Mooney, put Lewis on him. Hey, I think Lewis probably out of all the wide receivers got his hands. You got his hands full for sure with Mooney. Lewis gonna have to come to play because he gonna be chasing that boy. But so with that being the case, the majority of what I've seen with their personnel in a couple games that I watched was 11, 10, 5 wide. They'll occasionally be in some tight formations, right? Might run a little bit, but like they might run a little bit of bunch, but it'll be occasionally where they'll run some condensed formations and have everybody in tight. But for the most part, I've seen they spreading everybody out, and they're gonna line Pitts up out wide. So all depends how they feeling. If they feel like trying to punk you, which I think that they probably gonna stick to what they've been doing and probably trying to spread you out, especially with Diggs being going. I'm gonna tell you why. So the O-line, looking at that offensive line, the O-line is like that Giants line, like the Pittsburgh line. They don't get to the second level often as they should. And the Cowboys are 2-0 versus offensive line that don't get to the second level well. Against Pittsburgh and against the New York Giants. So that's going to go ahead and say that your linebackers are going to run free. Can Overshown keep an eye out on Bijan? Going to have his hands full on that one. That's going to be interesting to see. Because Bijan going to try to take some boys' ankles. But for sure, that offensive line for the Atlanta Falcons, they don't get to the second level often. They'll make an attempt to a couple times. They'll in the interior, right? But they don't get to the second level often. Jake Matthews, I've seen he got hit with a little bit bullish. I think for the most part, from what I remember him, he does kind of struggle with a little bit of strength. But the best thing about this offensive line in regards to the Atlanta Falcons is that they're good for passing. They're a passing team. And in the run game, they're about positioning in zone scheme. They're not going to maul you. So maybe that might be good for your soft ass D tackles, maybe. Maybe that might be all right. You know, maybe that might be a good sign for Mozzie. Maybe he can make a couple plays because he's not really going against a physical offensive line. But then that's probably a bad thing because they're going to go ahead and try to reach that boy. And Mozzie and Osa have been getting reached quite often in the run game. This is Osa's worst year, right? Because we was talking about how Osa need that big body D tackle. He don't got it. And as you seeing, y'all, this is Osa worst year. He getting reached. Like when Osa's able to make plays is when he's able to get upfield. So I think this is the wrong scheme for him, But yeah, this should be Osa's last year, if I'm being honest with you. But yeah, so I guess that's the good thing, the good news, right? I guess that's the good news about this team is that the offensive line ain't a physical one. I'm not saying it's a solid one, right? Good in passing, right? Which they could probably try to air you out. But if you thinking that this offensive line gonna maul you, no, it's gonna be more about positioning and with this offensive line. I've seen a lot with Cousins. They was up in there running that pistol with Bijan. Get ready for that. Get ready for that. But I think it's going to be about how Atlanta want to attack you. Do they want to test your jaw in a run game, or do they want to do what they do and just air you out, especially test you since Diggs is gone? And then Bland is the first time coming back. If Carson does come back, they both come. You got two corners coming back off injury. Lewis is your only healthy one, so I wouldn't be surprised if they try to test you right there too. To be honest with you, y'all, even though I would think, especially with the way the Atlanta Falcons do, I would think you would have a decent chance to could potentially steal one, but I'm not confident. I'll be honest with you. I'm not confident with this team going against any good team, even if with the possibilities of, a style of play. The only thing that I could tell you, the reason why I give you a possibility is because the style of play of the Atlanta Falcons. So you're going to have to be physical. You're going to ghosting and Wheat. Shit, is Phillips ready? Because I'd rather have Jordan Phillips over Mozzie Smith. Linval, all of them going to have to be physical this game and control that line of scrimmage if this team going to have a shot. Because the cold thing about it is the defense, even though the defense is pretty much sorry when it comes down to talent, like they the ones that really going to mess around and be able to win this game for you. As crazy as that may sound. But let's talk about this defense though real quick. Key players: Matt Judon, AJ Terrell, Jesse Bates, Simmons. Good safeties. So the matches will be what they're going to put Bates or Simmons on J-Hop, Ferguson, CD versus AJ Terrell, Matthew Judon versus your tackles, and Grady Jarrett, even though he's not what he used to be, versus your interior tackles. So let's talk about Grady Jarrett real quick. Grady Jarrett, like I said, used to be somebody with that quick first step. They used to just get upfield, but he don't got it no more. He don't got what he still got it, a little something, but he ain't got what he used to have no more. So what I've been seeing with Grady Jarrett is that, his best thing is about pushing the pocket. So if anybody's going to push the pocket, it's going to be him. And he was able to have some success pushing the pocket in these couple games that I did watch at times, right? But as far as that quick step, getting upfield, being a menace, I don't see that in him no more. That could be to him getting older, and that could be to him having injury problems this whole year, but his whole career. But I just don't see what he used to have anymore. Matt Judon, if they're going to get pressure, it's going to be with him. But he a good player, but he ain't, like, oh, we got Matt Judon. You know what I mean? Like, he's a good player and he can get to the quarterback and he can wreck you, right? Because he ain't no scrub. He is one of the better ones. But he ain't like, oh my God, we got Matt Judon. Like what you be with Myles Garrett or something. Oh, it ain't like that. Now, this defensive line, now, with that being said, this defensive line don't really get much pressure. If it ain't from Judon, they're not really getting that on an individual basis. When I see if they gonna get there, it's gonna have to be from blitz. It's gonna have to be with stunts or Judon beating your tackles. And I would think that Judon will probably be able to give Terrence Steele some work this game. Because Terrence Steele ain't been looking good. He been getting chop sueyed all year, man. Tyler Guyton has improved, but Terrence Steele has continued to regress. That man been getting chop suey, overextended. Man, overextended. Like, how you not coaching that? We got this old ass coach, man, who coached Methuselah. Shit, he done coached the disciples, and he done coached all these shit. He done coached the Roman Empire. He done coached all these people. He trying to tell me that this man done seen everything in the book and he can't get these boys right, man. Get rid of his old ass, man. Like, for real. But AJ Terrell, his best bet is trying to be physical with CeeDee Lamb, because CD can go ahead and get that boy work too. Now, he does compete and he okay, but I don't think he as good as people say he is. But he's solid though. He all right though. You know what I mean? If they was like the Dallas Cowboys to get AJ Terrell, I'd be like, all right, yeah, cool. We roll with that. But he ain't no elite quarterback, and CD can get that boy work, but I think he'll try to be physical with CD. Because the jug is up. If you be physical with CD, man, shit, he gonna fold. So I would think that he gonna try to be physical with CD. You can, like, it's gonna be interesting to see how your wide receivers do, because they corner, like, their safeties is good, very good. Simmons and Bates, because Dak Prescott mess around, Bates gonna pick you off. Simmons gonna pick you off. Like, they got some good safeties, and the defense as a whole, they're responsible. They play good team defense. It ain't the most talented defense in the world, right? I think the best thing about their defense is the safeties, but their defense, they play as a team. They play solid, though. It ain't the most dominating defense, but they play solid, though. Kind of, similarities, even though I think the Bengals defense is better, but similarities to the Bengals defense, if I had to give you a vivid picture. But let me tell you about this boy, man. Number 95. Now, I'm on topic, but I'm lightweight going off topic. This boy named Tyquan Graham. Hey, man, when I was watching that boy play against the Tampa Bay Bucks, that boy was playing strong to get them double team. That's a strong boy right there, man. And I think he'll be beautiful for this Dallas Cowboys team, especially in a 34 system. I'm just putting it out there, man. Hey, look at number 95. Y'all let me know what y'all think, because I like what I seen. Not a big old name, won't cost that much, but shit, that boy plays solid. Some teamwork, boy. Hey, he was pushing the pocket some too. He was pushing the pocket. Man, I seen him take the dub, bro. He was, like I could do a film session on that boy. Like, let me tell you something. Like, and this is what I be getting at. The man was getting slammed down. Like, how, like, our D tackles, when they get slammed down, they going all the way getting washed out. But when they was trying to slam him down, he stood his ground. And continued to still the guard up. Tackle, he threw the tackle off him and got in and made the play for like a yard gain. I said, God damn, that's beautiful. That shit was so beautiful, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I'm like, man, hold up, man. That man can play for me. I'm like, I didn't even think that D tackles is continue to play like it. Man, you get to watching your D tackles and thinking all D tackles. You'll see the anomalies like Dexter Lawrence or something like that. But man, that was some, man, look, I had to go back and focus, because I was looking at that boy every play he was in there like, man, hey, He was playing some good football against that Tampa Bay Bucks, man. For sure. I would love to. I see why he was playing over what's his name? Oyomala or something like that. Man, hey, he was being strong. And for sure, he gonna play strong against us. Oh yeah, man. That's gonna be an interesting sight to see. They D tackles, like I said, they'll push the pocket some, but they ain't getting no pressure though. So this is gonna be interesting. Very interesting. Let's see if your people can get open this game. It's gonna be interesting. But yeah, they're gonna stun a lot. Uh I think this will probably be a good game for Zeke if you run him some. I think the linebackers in coverage. I think you got some. I think you got some barbecue chicken there with them linebackers in coverage. Uh, Also, uh, yeah, I think man, them inside zones and Zeke cutting. I think Zeke can. I think he can have. I think you could probably have your best rushing game if they choose to be physical this game. That's all I'm gonna say. Uh, the tight end, J Hop, he got to mismatch this game. Let's see if they take advantage of it. Uh, One thing that I seen that potentially that Mike McCarthy can't emulate in the game plan was that the tight end, I think it was Cotton Otten, I believe, for Tampa, had a good game against his Falcons team. And he scored on a slant in a red zone. So maybe, our boy Mike can go ahead and take it. This defense is very beatable, but they do play good team defense. Defensive ends fight to set the edge. D tackles fight in the run game. Uh, they're going to try to rely on Grady Jarrett and Judon to try to give it, but they're going to do a lot of twisted stunts for damn show. I seen ET stunts. I seen interior stunts, both tackle stunts. Like I seen a variety of them. They'll probably. I seen the linebackers doing some double A stuff, uh, but I think from what I remember, they dropped the few times that I did see it. But I'm pretty sure that they'll probably try to send it one time to try to confuse your rookie center. But he handled that a whole lot better. I didn't think. I'll be honest with y'all, right? They was talking about that Connor our center. I can't remember our center name, but they were saying like he had a whole bunch of problems. I don't think the problem was as big as people try to make it out to be, you know. And from my looking at it, because I didn't think it like, oh man, I didn't think it was I didn't think it was much of a problem. I think if anything, it's more of a problem with those with Zach Martin bullshitting us. Zach Martin has been bullshitting us, y'all. Like he like I don't know what's up. Like he be zoning out sometime in the game. So there'll be times where they probably try to put that on the center, but it really be Zach Martin, y'all. Yo, supposed to be future Hall of Famer. That's supposed to be setting the tone, and he just out there for a paycheck, bro. Your whole right side is just out there for a paycheck. If I'm just being honest with you, out there for a paycheck. Now, I'm gonna just say this. So Diggs is out. All right, cool. Dak gonna have to make some plays this game. His defense ain't the toughest that you've seen. You get a little bit eased up in regards to the competition as far as what you see on the defense. But you can't take them lightly because they still do play good team defense. Simmons, Bates, if Dak gonna do that, throw that BS up that he been throwing lately, Dak throwing about 3 picks this game. And Jesse Bates gonna get about 2 of them. And Simmons gonna get 1. And your linebacker probably maybe try to get 1 too. Maybe. But for sure 3 if Dak BSing. Because the way I seen it, what them linebackers wrong, they gonna take advantage of their opportunities. Jesse Bates gonna be chilling right there behind. They probably try to put Simmons up a little bit in that box, playing up. You playing around. Hey, Jesse Bates can play center field. I remember looking at him when he was coming up. Where did he go? To Wake Forest, I believe. Was it Wake Forest? Pitt? It was one of them, man. But JC Bates is a good solid safety. And I think he was with the Bengals too. Yeah, they ain't gonna miss, man. Hey, all right, Dak. You get the playing. You gonna throw 3 picks this game if you don't get to get your act right. You would think, man, if Dak was able to use his hit legs a little bit, how much that would open it up for this team, for this offense, especially this game. But seeing how Jerry Jones and Mike McCarthy making excuses for that boy, talking about injury, let me tell you something. I'm glad that came to my mind. Let me tell you something, man. Hey, look, man. If Dak's scared to get hit, then sit your soft ass down. If Dak's scared to get hit because he got injured, then you shouldn't play football. Because if anything, if you were sitting duck in the pocket, that can get ugly for you. We've seen some of this evidence with the Washington quarterbacks in the past. So if you scared to go ahead and get hit, you scared to run, then what the hell you playing quarterback for? You getting paid $60 million, take your soft ass out there and go make a damn play. Making excuses for that boy. How the hell is it that Jared Goff can go run for a goddamn first down, but he can't? You telling me that even with the injury, and you telling me even with his white side coming out, you telling me that he still can't at least get a damn first down on 3rd and 4 with his legs? You telling me that he can't run QB power up the middle? You telling me that he can't sit over there and run them zone reads? Man, stop making excuses for that weak ass boy. He need to play ball, man, because this could be a winnable game if he plays some ball. Like, damn, man, when that man gonna step up? I get tired of making excuses for that weak ass boy, man. Like, shit. Hey, you know what? I'm getting ready to start. Hey, look, I'm going to let you guys know right now. When I come across it, I'm getting ready to start tagging these content creators, man, and reacting to man, because we ain't about to sit over there and allow these excuses to be made, because I'm seeing a lot of people being influenced because of these creators is sitting over there telling these people bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man, we let the film do the talking. We let the film do. Yeah. It ain't all of Dak's fault. Yeah, the defense has been playing ain't up to par. Yeah, we ain't been running the ball. Yeah, Mike McCarthy be bullshitting. Yeah, we know that. And it's probably time for him to probably damn near get fired his damn self, to be honest with you. But guess what? Yeah, we see Zach Martin BSing. Yeah, we see Terrence Steele getting his ass whooped. I see all that. I'm realistic in what I say and what I expect. But, bro, god damn, we ain't had good quarterback play all year. What, because he threw a couple good plays against the Giants? That ain't no damn good quarterback play. Shit, because you play like that, the way you been playing, the Giants will come up here and beat your ass. It's time to play ball. Quit making excuses for this boy, man. Like, shit. Oh, yeah, man. I think I'm going to start reacting. Man, I had seen a little somebody had, because I think a couple y'all, too, had asked me to react to, what's his boy name? Dak Attack. I'm going to see what he's talking about. We're gonna start implementing some reactions in this mug. We're going to start implementing some reactions in this mug, because it's about time. Like, nah, I'm not about to allow for people now, you know what I'm saying, to go ahead and just make excuses. Because people be like, well, such and such said this. Well, my thing is, show me the proof. Y'all know me. I'll show you the proof. If I say, hey, look, what's the name had a bad game, I'm going to come up there and show you the film on why he had a bad game. I'm going to back up what I say. I've been saying all year, man, Dak got time in the pocket. People keep talking, oh, Dak ain't got no time in the pocket. All right, let me go ahead and work on this film session. Let's look at does Dak got time in the pocket. And then as you can see, Dak got hella time in the pocket. One thing's for sure, that middle of the pocket, we knew from the start that he was going to be able to step up. And he had plenty of time, ample opportunity to step up plenty of times, whether to take off or step up and help your tackles. There's times where he don't help your tackles. As a quarterback, you got to help your tackles sometime too. Because there was times where Terrence still got beat, right? But if he would have stepped up, he wouldn't even have that. But because he doesn't have no pocket presence, it usually ends up in a sack. Now, like I said, there's times where Terrence still does get beat straight off where he rounds the corner where stepping up or not, he was going to get got. I acknowledge that. I'm very realistic in what I see and my criticism, right? Because there's sometimes like, yeah, that's not Dak's fault. And there's times where I don't even criticize that boy. Like the Pittsburgh game, I gave that boy mercy. Why did I give him mercy and grace? Because he threw the game winner. So I'm like, cool. I bet you had a bad game, but you sit over there and came up and showed up when it counted. So y'all see, I didn't even go in on that boy against Pittsburgh because I'm very realistic and with my criticism. I even give praise when praise is due. But there ain't nothing that boy do that deserve praise. I could sit over there and make a whole list, a page of what he don't do as a quarterback. He sucked, man. And it comes to confirmation that when Romo was here, Romo helped that boy out. Because he looked the best. That's why we keep saying his rookie year was the best. Because Romo helped that boy out. And now that Romo is gone, now the real Dak comes into play. That man done tricked Jerry Jones. And I don't know how you got tricked and you done been around football your whole life. You done got tricked by a pretender. He done whipped on scrubs and you thinking that this boy an elite quarterback. How? I finally heard Kurt Warner keeping a buck about him on Twitter. Kurt Warner be like, man, Dak has not been playing well. I even hear Dak even talk about he ain't been playing well. So how is Dak and them talking about he ain't been playing well, but these people still want to make excuses when it comes out of his mouth that he ain't been playing well? How much ass you gonna kiss, man? Keep it real. Why we can't keep it real, man? Keep it up. Oh yeah, I'm going. Hey, I'm implementing. We doing. Yeah, I'm going to implement some reactions because I want to see what y'all be seeing. I'm gonna watch. We gonna view some content now. I want to see what y'all be seeing because I want to know. I'm trying to figure out like what are y'all seeing? What is they saying? What's going on? How could you sit over there and just say that man good? I'm like, and then I'll be like, you ain't got to play a lick of football to know he's not a good quarterback. You don't have to play a lick of football. I'm pretty sure whether you played or not, you can look at him like, man, he is not a good quarterback. What are you looking at? You know, because I can even break down the film session. Like, and this the cool thing about it is, right? I didn't even bring this up though in the session, right? So look, when we ran the ball against the 49ers, right? The common denominator was that we ran the ball when they had 6 in the box. The common denominator was when we passed the ball, whether it be from the pass interference with J-Hop that we got or any success down the field. The common denominator was that the 49ers was playing up, sitting on routes and playing up for the run. So if you see that, right, even when we ran a quick pass, guess what? When you see a cornerback playing, 5 to 7 yards off, man, throw a quick pass and get what you can. Common sense plays like that. So if you see that common denominator, so then what's the numerator on top? Dak Prescott not seeing it. And if the play call is something that goes in the opposite of what you see, like if you got 8-9 in the box, you don't like your chances with CD? You don't like going up top? It's just like common sense. It's common sense, man. If you got a light box, okay, shit, let's go ahead and see about this run. If you got a heavy box, okay, let's see about this pass. You know, in certain times, it's situational football that, you know, he don't play. Like, okay, let me see. If I need to play, who am I going to go to? I don't think I'm going to go to Turpin now. think I'm gonna try to sit over there and see if I got 88 to get open and see what we can do. I'd rather live and die with 88. But just stuff like this, it's just ridiculous, man. Mm. Oh. Hey, 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 hey. That could have some. That's good. That could have some good merit, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't. Hey, because I be having my own thoughts, but I be keeping it to myself. I be having my own thoughts because I've been trying to. There's no way that you pay that boy 60 million because you think that he's good at playing football. And then I see something talking about he got 3 voidable years. He got 3 voidable years. So if that's the case, so what? He's on target for what, this year and next year? So what, we gonna sign Trey Lance to an extension? What we doing? You gotta bring him back. Gotta bring Trey back. What's going on here? What's going on here? Man, I can assure you, man, we went in one of them games at least to what we lost with Trey Lance. I'm telling you, man. If Dak's scared to run, Trey gonna run. Trey throw a good football. They tell me, man, they were looking at the preseason, man, continue to get that boy reps. Because the more reps he got, the better that he looked at quarterback. So that means he's improving every week. That's what we wanted to see. Has Dak Prescott improved every week this week? No. Hell no. All the good defenses that we've seen, he has not played good. Whether we won or lost, he has not played good against all the good defenses we've seen. If that ain't further proof, I don't know what to tell anybody. Even the Browns game that we won, he did not play good that game. Pittsburgh, he didn't play good that game. What, the Giants? He played what? All right. But we expected that. Because it's the Giants. But you got what? Atlanta coming up. They play good. Like I said, they play some solid team defense, but they ain't the best defense out there. But they play some solid team defense. We'll see how that go. You got the Texans coming up. They banged up. You got Philly coming up. They playing little white boys at corner. So that should be some barbecue chicken. Should be. Ain't Cook coming back soon? Yeah, they're gonna have to. Yeah, they're gonna have to do a they're gonna have to do a cleanse. They're gonna have to do a detox of this coaching staff. To be honest with y'all, it's time for Mike to go. It's time for Mike to go. Ain't nobody, like, I keep hearing, like, when I listen to his interviews this week, I keep hearing talk about like he's hoping that we have a good practice. Like, let's hope to have a good practice that we ain't been having. Hold up, how is you a coach? How many bad practices you gonna have, bro? How many bad practices is you gonna have? Why is you not sitting over there doing something? Like, what's going on? Bench them. Bench him. I know you only got what, 53, 55 or whatever it is now that you can bring, but I'm benching people. I don't care what nobody say. I'm sitting you down. I'm on your line. I'm gonna, man, we running gassers off. Man, we gonna do something. Grown man or not. I'm gonna make you. I'm gonna make you. You gonna respect this practice. You gonna play ball or you gonna sit your ass down somewhere. I was seeing people talking about they got mad. I think that's what they had brought to my attention, that they got mad that the what you call it that Trayvon and Micah didn't have Dak in their top 10 quarterbacks. How you gonna get mad at them telling the truth if that's the case? How you gonna get mad at them telling the truth? What you supposed to what? Because they they know their quarterback suck. Come on, man. I think Dak know he suck. Dak know he suck. He can talk that talk all he wants to. What make Dak a leader? I need somebody to answer me this question that consider Dak a leader. What makes Dak Prescott a leader, man? Bro, I'm getting fed up with this man. Like, I'm tired of this man at quarterback. Like, I think my life will be so better, so much better, and watching Cowboy football if number 4 was off my damn team and number 11 was off my damn team. I will be so much happier. I can deal with all the other bullshit. But 4 and 11 gotta go. 4 and 11 gotta go. And if I had to choose one first, as much as I'm sick of Dak Prescott shit, number 11 gotta go. I'm just sick of it, man. Like, I done seen damn near 10 years of this, man. Come on. I done seen 10 years of this, y'all. And it's evident that your defense is playing better without you ain't got no pass rush and your defense is still playing better. Did y'all see some of the reps that Golston had against Trayvon Trent Williams? His reps as a non-pass rusher was better than the Micah Parsons reps as a pass rusher. This is facts. So if that don't confirm that boy trash, I don't know what it is. Your defensive ends and even your linebackers lined up at the edge did a whole lot better on Trent Williams, the number 11, the so-called best pass rusher. Come on, man. If that don't go ahead and speak volumes to people, I don't know what does. Looking at the blue, looking at that blue tablet, man. Man, that man watching something. That man over there watching Toka Boca on the tablet or something, man. Shit, man. He watching something because it ain't no football. That man is illiterate in football terms. When it comes to football knowledge and what he should see as a quarterback, I think he's illiterate. If Dak don't want to run, then what makes Dak want to go ahead and run play action? Because you see his best throw the other day was when, I think, what was it? Boot naked? Was it a boot naked he ran? Some of his chunk plays was when I think it was play action to J-Hop when we in the red zone. And we got down and was able to punch it in with Zeke. He don't want to do that, evidently. So if he don't want to run, I mean, what's the point? Mike McCarthy, like, he ain't got no. And this is the same thing though, right? And it's the cool thing about it is, right, heavy criticism toward Mike McCarthy's play calling, right, which is warranted, which is warranted. But this is the same play. Ain't this the same play sheet that he ran in his so-called MVP candidate type year with that? Ain't this the same play call? Same sheet? What's the difference now? Oh, I know. The competition is different. They didn't have a problem when they was going against the Chargers and the Patriots and the Commanders and all them last year. They didn't have a problem, but now it's a problem because you're going against better competition. It's the same thing that they've been. It's just the competition is different. So you don't got barbecue chicken 12 games out the year. Now you the barbecue chicken 12 to 13 games out the year. Philly ain't gonna play with you. Kellen Moore gonna come in there and want to beat your ass. Dan Quinn gonna want to come in here and beat your ass. The Giants probably gonna want to get your lick back. The only chance that you probably got to really maybe try to dominate somebody is the Panthers. Shit, if anything, if you don't want to do nothing with Trey Lance, it look like the Panthers trying to shop Bryce Young. Go get that boy. Get that boy and let that boy shit real quick. Get that contract out the way, man. However you got to do it. If you're going to roll with Dak one more year, man, get that boy. Get him get another offensive coordinator, the coach, man, and go get that boy, man. Shoot. I know what I seen. Bryce Young a good quarterback, man. Warranted number one pick, man. The best quarterback when he came out. I know what I seen. He ain't just all of a sudden just can't play no ball. No, it's that trash ass franchise, man. Panthers suck. Now I know what I've seen. Just like, with Kyle Pitts, it took for Kyle Pitts to get another coach, another coordinator, and a quarterback. Now he getting the ball doing damage. So sometimes it don't be the player. Sometimes it really be the coach, the coaching, the team, the organization. Just like with Deuce Vaughn, I'm going to tell you right now, Deuce Vaughn should be getting the 10. But because Mike McCarthy and them suck, like if you don't want to run, your check down should be there. And especially should be there to Deuce Vaughn. Like I said, and I stand on it. I'll live and die on it. I said if Deuce Vaughn was bigger, he would have been a first-round running back. So all of a sudden he don't know how to play? No, Deuce Vaughn know how to play. It's just that there ain't being no coaching going on. Mike McCarthy, if you scared to coach these boys, then get the hell out the way. I'm tired of hearing every time you talk about it, let's hope for a good practice. What? Now I understand sometimes you're going to have a bad practice. Sometimes you're going to look dope. But what you mean every week, let's hope to have a good practice? Man, get the hell out of here. It's time for you to go, my boy. It's time for you to go. Who you going to hire? This shit, that's another one. That's another story. I don't know. I don't know. But you gonna make me slowly? No. Make me slowly, one. But other than that, I hear really well you're making my damn smoothie. You out here acting like Dak Prescott. But yeah. And hey man, I don't know what to say, man. I don't. This is crazy. And they thinking that we're gonna regroup next year. How? Well, what? You got a whole bunch of people you need to get rid of. Your culture is trash. Diggs, I'll be honest with you. I don't think you're gonna really miss much with Diggs. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I said, I think Diggs is a solid cover guy. I don't think you're gonna miss too much with Diggs. I'm gonna be honest with you. It ain't like it's shit. What helped Diggs out a lot was the pass rush. You ain't got the pass rush. So now he got to actually cover. Solid cover guy. Definitely can't be an asset in coverage, but I don't think you're going to miss too much with him. I mean, we used to not playing with him. We didn't have him last year. I don't think you're going to miss too much with him. I'll be honest with you. I think you'll be just fine. and y'all hear that excuses they were trying to make for that boy because Jameson Williams got that up in there in his system. They think, oh, he had to treat to beat Diggs. No, bro. You just like with Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney. Man, with that thing in his system or not, bro, you still couldn't stop the left hook. And with the stuff in his system or not, he still was going to give you work. You didn't press him. You put their weak ass hands on him. You didn't even lay no anointing on them. You know how the passions be up in it. Motherfucker ain't even lay no hands on him, man. He ain't even pray for him, man. He ain't even he ain't even bitty hen it was at. Oh man. Man, they be lay their hands on him acting like that was an excuse. No, that boy got cooked. That boy got cooked. First round, I might have to D-line again. Yeah. I wonder how that D-line looking. It's looking like damn near we're gonna be looking at draft stuff early this year. Like the draft gonna be early this year, y'all. Because we ain't about to do no. We ain't about to make no noise. I think they said Michael Irvin already gave up on them boys. We ain't doing that. We might have to look at draft stuff early this year, y'all. I might need to start already to get ready, prepare, and start looking at these prospects early because shit, I might need to start in December. I might need to start in December this year. So, because man, the Dallas Cowboys ain't doing nothing this year, y'all. I hate to break it to you. I really do to sit over there and tell you that in the middle of the year. I really do hate to break it to you, but I just gotta be real. Dallas Cowboys ain't doing nothing this year, y'all. You had opportunity. Opportunity after opportunity, man. They ain't doing nothing. It's over. Because in all reality, you should have beat the Saints. And you should have beat the 49ers. So your thing should be nah, they ain't doing that, y'all. They're gonna be like, oh my God, you're not a true cowboy. Have faith through and through, man. I'm not delusional. I'm real with this. Bro, your Cowboys ain't gonna do nothing this year, man. What they gonna do it with? You think Dak Prescott all of a sudden gonna wake up and lead you to the promised land? Come on, G. You all of a sudden think that Michael Parsons is gonna actually turn into Lawrence Taylor instead of Betty Taylor? Warren Sam Cole for that boy Betty Taylor. Oh, Betty White. Thank you for being a friend. And that boy called that boy Betty Taylor, man. Oh, man. And I see that soft ass boy say, hey, he had something to say against everybody else, but he ain't said against Warren Sapp. Man, I would have been. What you say to me, Warren? Boy, you put it in there. I'm going to get it. You let that man call you Betty Taylor. That man called that boy Betty Taylor. That's some cold stuff, boy. Betty Taylor. Wow. Wow. Betty. Betty White. Betty White. But all right, y'all, man. I'm up out of here, man. I'm probably getting ready to start looking at these what these other content creators, man, running their mouth, man, talking about this Dak stuff, man. I'm getting ready. Hey, man, if y'all see some stuff that need to react in the future, go ahead and put it in the comment section or something for me so I can look. Because I don't be knowing it. I know y'all had put me up on that Dak attack. I probably am going to respond to that video that he said. I didn't watch it, though, but I'm probably going to look at it. And I might even do a live reaction to it or something like that. Or put it up on the screen. One of them. We're going to do something. Because I want to know what he said. Because I've been got hit up talking about like he was talking all that raspy. So we gonna see. And anybody else, man, we just gonna have to just put it out there, man. Because y'all, people be spending their hard-earned money to support these scrubs. And sometimes they really like, yo, is they gonna really be good? Or is they bounce back and they really take people's word for it? And people just being irresponsible, man, and telling them that and they giving them hope. No, damn well there ain't no hope. There is no hope. Not this year. Shit, you ain't had hope in 30 years. We ain't learned that lesson in. Shit, Jerry been talking that bullshit, man. We should have known something when the man sit over there and brought like I said, I knew it was something, man, when the Giants gave us Jordan Phillips. I'm like, ain't no damn way the Giants gonna sit over this, give us no hellified asset. Huh? I'm like, something ain't right. Something ain't right. What's going on? What you trying to do? Here he comes. Man, after the first game, they put that boy on IR. After the first game, they put that boy on IR. They said, Boy, you know how Come on, bro. And then you're playing that favorite. No, you should have put Mozzie on IR. And you should have put anorexia for the reason. Because ain't no goddamn way you going to sit over there and tell me because of your first round pick, he deserved to play over any D tackle. Mozzie is a sorry ass boy. He's sorry. I'm sorry, man. I know you're supposed to. Nah, I can't give him no more grace. You suck. Mozzie suck. Soon as you go against a good line, bro, there's no way. My G, there's smaller D tackles than Mozzie that don't get dug the way he does. I'm like, bro, what the hell going on? Bro, look, if Mozzie want to do anything, bro, you need to get about 340. I want to see sloppiness. You need to be about 335 at the lowest. You need to be 340 if you want to have any grace and mercy and have any chance. And then probably Harbaugh got to get it out of you because we ain't going to get it out of you, soft boy. You soft as cotton. But all right, y'all, man. Till the next time, we gone.